So the first time I actually met you, you performed at the Box Factory for
That's right.
Dot and Move's 20th partnership anniversary, which was so special. And they were giving me the lineup, and they were like, Raya Light is performing. And I was like, oh my God, awesome. I had never seen you in the fat suit, and you came down the staircase in this like huge, honking, flabby. Tell me about that, because where is that coming from? Who is that character? Is that Raya Light?
No, it's the Facts of Life, and I, of course, played Natalie in a very slimming fat suit. And so Mr. David, who is the drag couture to the stars,
Totally.
I told him to make the biggest fat suit he's ever made, and he did. And it's weathered quite a storm, and several people have borrowed it to do Oprah, to do Precious, so it's had quite some legs. And I have been fortunate enough to figure out how to actually clean it, because I have sweated through that thing. And last year people said they would never do the show again unless I figured out how to clean it.
How do you dry clean a fat suit?
Well, in the Mission here, luckily there are washing machines that are big enough to fit that thing. And trust me, when you take a huge fat suit and stick it in a machine in the Mission, you get a lot of looks.
Another time that we were actually together was I had my rock band actually at the Independent, and I was headlining for a women rock show.
Yeah.
And you were there performing, and I had a bunch of drag queens on stage, Ferocious Titties and Dr. Bordello, and a bunch of characters as my backup thing. I was like, I'm going to have the biggest band ever, like 10 people, and then drag queens and whatever. And then you like came out, and I was like, what? But I was really glad that you were there, and it's so cool to have like the mix of the rock world and, you know, drag world and just creativity in general. Was that a fun thing for you?
I mean, it's just amazing how everything cross paths and interweaves, because my boyfriend works with somebody who is in a band, a pretty famous band in San Francisco, Halou, which became Strip Mall Architecture, and the lead singer said, wouldn't it be interesting to have a drag queen walk out on stage and do the number while I'm singing backstage?
Yeah, Rebecca Kosboom, and she actually was emailing me and saying, you know, would you be cool with me having like a drag queen open up the show and da-da-da-da. I was like, bitch, I have some drag queens. But you were amazing that night, and I know she's a huge fan of yours, and that was really awesome to see. And, you know, it's cool that like people can get around and like try and, you know, traverse the scenes in San Francisco.
Well, it's just to do all these different things, you know, Peaches doing movies, all the different things that I've done. I would never imagine doing these things at the very beginning. So it's just, I don't take anything for granted, and I don't try to plan what's going to happen next. I kind of just let everything fall into place.